an excellent prism. You know, there's child geniuses that like comes in virtuosos and like play all the crazy like excellent compositions perfectly the first time, where we have to struggle to eke out something that's palatable to the ears. Now, it doesn't have to be music on a keyboard. I'm channeling this music and I'm presenting it in a light that is a mood. But people who paint do the same thing. They present and paint moods on their canvases. People who sculpt, people who cook, people who mow lawns, anybody who creates an experience is a channeler. So you don't have to be some psychic person that can channel Abraham Lincoln to be validated as someone who's a channel. If you can make stuff, then you are a channel. And you are channeling from your creative source, and you can choose, put a name or wrap around it if you want to, what that creative source is. But you are channeling, I'm channeling. Anybody that's creative is channeling from their creative source, from their inspiration, their, divine connection, and bringing forth and manifesting, bringing into manifestation a creation. So, if we are prisms that channel and expand how we perceive the divine source, the divine consciousness that we can tap into, what about the bigger things? Like, let's talk about the pyramids of Giza, the Inca pyramids, the Mayans. There are pyramids that are in China, but those are more of like houses in a sense. They all are prisms that channel an energy. Now, it took an individual with hands and a brain and a ruler to manifest this thing. But they just wanted to create a little bit of joy, a little bit of happiness, an experience. So the people who made the pyramids did the same thing. They created an experience. The pyramids, wherever they are on the planet, are also prisms. If you look at the places where the pyramids are, it's basically a cultural, or was a cultural center. A center. Where intelligent people gathered and created things to enhance the societies that they lived in. So we are a channel, and that we can channel music. But if pyramids are prisms, what do they channel? Sometimes it's out of balance, sometimes it isn't, but there is a channeling that takes place. But what is it? Back in the 60s, when we first discovered pyramid power, everybody thought that sitting under the pyramid was where you got your greatest power. From the studies and the meditations that I've been doing and connecting with Spirit through my abilities to channel, I've discovered that the intent of the pyramid is to perform the same function as the prisms that we learned about in school, which is to refract a light or refract an energy. Now, this energy that's refracted is ley line energy. You know how you have to go and study ley lines, Google them, or whatever, but energy, sort of like rivers, are dead center of the pyramids. Now, when you, or ley line energy, or as it's really has been there for like 10 zillion years or however long the pyramids have been there, this ley line energy is bumping up against the edge of the pyramid. And it's exiting the energy to the other side. So you could have like a northern pole ley line energy entering one side of the pyramid and refracting out the other side. Southern pole ley line energy coming in and refracting out on the northern side. Eastern ley line energy refracting out onto the west side. So what you have is an intense refracted energy center. So anything and anybody that conducts themselves and is open to channel around these energy centers are realizing sort of like a power or a source that would make it possible to create phenomenal things, such as the Incas did, such as the Mayans, such as the Egyptians and the Asians. They all created these very profound apparatuses of pyramids, and their intelligence became enhanced. Mountains do the same thing, and I think our wise masters from the past somehow received, channeled, that something takes place, some kind of boost in competent product that is a part of someone's work or effort seems to be more realized around pyramid-shaped objects such as mountains, pyramids, okay? This is where the new age of enlightenment is going to take us, the age of 2012, the age of awareness. We just had a earthquake in Haiti, and it's like January 12th and 13th and 14th is the time frame of this video. Anytime that you have traumatic types of catastrophic events that occur at that time, people become very emotional, lots of crying, lots of praying, lots of hopes, lots of appealing to their divine source. Why did this happen to me? Why did this happen to me? It's not any fault of theirs. And what has happened is that just as a transition to the new age of awareness, as psychic awareness and capabilities and muscles, psychic muscles, start to develop for the people who are studying that right now upon the planet, that psychic energy can be reinforced and help convey solutions to the things that the people are working on at the time as a psychic.